Bo Nix is the future of our Broncos, but that fractured ankle changed everything late last season. We all saw the pain and the worry in the stadium that day. If he doesn't heal correctly, all our dreams for next year could vanish instantly. This is a critical moment for the franchise because a franchise quarterback is hard to find. I have some major updates on his recovery and a huge endorsement from a legend. Before we dive into the details, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated on every single Broncos move. Bo Nix is currently the talk of the town, and for good reason. A legendary quarterback, Drew Bledsoe, recently spoke out about our young leader. Bledsoe is a four-time Pro Bowler who knows what it takes to win in this league. He actually admitted it is hard for him to cheer for an Oregon Duck because of his college days at Washington State. But he said he is a massive fan of what this young man has done in Denver. This is high praise coming from someone who won a Super Bowl and played at the highest level for a long time. Bledsoe highlighted how fast this young quarterback has developed since joining the team. Most rookies struggle to find their footing, but our guy made history. In his first year, he became the first rookie ever to win 10 games and score 30 touchdowns. That is absolutely incredible when you think about the pressure of playing in Denver. Last season, he even led the team to its first playoff win since 2015. That victory gave us all hope that the dark days were finally over. Unfortunately, the season ended on a sad note when he suffered a fractured ankle. It was a tough blow for a player who was playing so well. But the good news is that he is ahead of schedule in his recovery. Bledsoe believes the secret to this success is the relationship with Sean Payton. Bledsoe played for Payton in Dallas and calls him his favorite play caller. Having a great coach makes life so much easier for a quarterback. It takes the weight off their shoulders and lets them play with confidence. This young leader is also starting a new chapter in his personal life. He just welcomed a new baby daughter named Riley into the world. Even with a new baby and a recovering ankle, he is locked in for the 2026 season. The team expects him to be ready when training camp starts this spring. This is the kind of news we have been waiting to hear all winter long. Hearing a legend like Bledsoe validate what we see every Sunday is very special. It shows that the Broncos finally have the right man under center. We just need to make sure he stays healthy and continues to grow under Payton's guidance. The future looks bright if this recovery stays on track. We are all behind him as he prepares for the grind. Jaylen Waddle is the newest name that every Broncos fan needs to get excited about right now. The team made a massive move to bring this explosive wide receiver to Denver recently. When our young quarterback found out about the trade, he was absolutely thrilled. General Manager George Paton said the young passer was acting like a general manager himself because he was so happy. This speedster from the Dolphins changes everything for our offense next season. He is the kind of player who can score every single time he touches the ball. When you have a quarterback recovering from an injury, you want to give him easy targets. This receiver is one of the best in the business at getting open quickly. He has elite speed that scares every defensive coordinator in the NFL. Having him on the field means the defense cannot just focus on the run game. They have to respect the deep threat on every single snap. This creates so much space for everyone else on the team to succeed. This young receiver fits perfectly into what Sean Payton wants to do with this offense. Payton loves players who can create yards after the catch, and that is exactly what this man does. He turns short passes into long touchdowns in the blink of an eye. For a quarterback coming off an ankle surgery, having a weapon like this is a dream come true. It means he does not have to hold the ball for a long time. He can just flick it to his new playmaker and watch him run past the defenders. This acquisition shows that the front office is serious about winning right now. They are not waiting around for a slow rebuild. They are putting the pieces together to compete for a championship immediately. This young receiver has already proven he can be a star in this league. Now he gets to bring that talent to the Mile High City. Imagine the excitement in the stadium when he catches his first deep ball from our franchise leader. It is going to be a special connection that defines the team for years. This move makes the offense much more dangerous and unpredictable for our rivals. Every fan should be counting down the days until we see them play together. It is a match made in football heaven for our beloved Broncos. We are ready to see the star shine bright. This situation matters so much because it determines if the Broncos will finally return to being a powerhouse. For years, we have watched other teams have all the fun in the playoffs. We have sat through losing seasons and constant changes at the quarterback position. But now, we finally have a clear path to winning more games. Having a franchise quarterback who is praised by legends like Drew Bledsoe is a huge deal. It means other people in the league see the talent we see every week. If our leader stays healthy, this could help them win more games than we have seen in a decade. Winning games makes everything better for the fans and the city of Denver. It brings back the energy and the pride that we felt during the Super Bowl years. But there is also a lot of risk involved in this situation. If the ankle injury does not heal the right way, it could ruin the whole season. A quarterback who cannot move well is a sitting duck for the defense. We need him to be at 100% to use his full skill set. The addition of a superstar receiver like Jaylen Waddle is a game changer for our success. It means the team is no longer just one-dimensional on the offensive side of the ball. This move will help the team score more points and keep the defense off the field. Scoring points is the easiest way to win games in the modern NFL. If the offense is clicking, the pressure on the defense goes down significantly. This creates a winning environment where everyone can thrive and do their jobs better. We are looking at a season where the Broncos could actually compete for the division title. That is something we haven't been able to say with confidence for a very long time. The consequence of failure is another year of disappointment and wasted potential. We cannot afford to waste the prime years of our coaching staff and our young stars. This is why the recovery and the new roster moves are so vital right now. Everything is pointing toward a very successful year if the stars align. The fans deserve a winner, and the team is doing everything possible to deliver that. It is an emotional time because we are so close to greatness again. We just have to hope everything goes according to the plan. This is the moment for glory. Let's look at the best-case scenario for our Denver Broncos next season. In this version of reality, our young quarterback comes back stronger than ever before. His ankle feels perfect, and he has spent the whole offseason studying with Sean Payton. He steps onto the field and immediately develops a psychic connection with Jaylen Waddle. They start lighting up the scoreboard and winning games by double digits. The stadium is rocking every Sunday, and the Broncos cruise into the playoffs as a top seed. In this world, the praise from Bledsoe looks like a prophecy that came true. We finally have our long-term answer at the most important position in all of sports. This would be a dream come true for every fan who has stayed loyal through the lean years. But we also have to consider the worst-case scenario because football can be a cruel game. If that ankle injury lingers, it could slow down his development and ruin the timing of the offense. If he loses his mobility, he might struggle to escape the pass rush or make plays outside the pocket. If the connection with the new star receiver takes too long to build, the offense could stall out. We could see another season where we lose close games and finish near the bottom of the standings. That would be a heartbreaking outcome after so much excitement and investment this spring. The tension is high because the margin for error in the NFL is so incredibly thin. One bad play or one slow recovery can change the entire direction of a franchise for years. This is why every update from the training room is so important to follow closely. We are all waiting with bated breath to see which version of the team shows up. Will it be the high-flying offense that scares every opponent in the league? Or will it be a team that struggles to find its identity while dealing with health issues? The pressure is on the players and the coaches to make sure the positive scenario happens. They have the talent and the leadership to make it work, but nothing is guaranteed. We have to trust the process and hope that luck is on our side this time. The stakes could not be higher for the future of Denver football. Every game will feel like a massive test of this new era. It is time to win. To wrap things up, the Denver Broncos are at a massive turning point right now. We have a young quarterback in Bo Nix, who has the full support of NFL legends, and a head coach who knows how to win. The addition of Jaylen Waddle gives this offense a level of speed we haven't seen in years. It is a very exciting time to be a fan, but the injury recovery remains the biggest question mark. We are all hoping that he hits the field this spring at 100%. The potential for a deep playoff run is definitely there if the health holds up. I want to hear from you now because your opinion is what matters most. Be honest with me, do you think this duo will become the best in the AFC West next year? Or are you still worried about that ankle injury holding us back? Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts on this situation. Also, if you enjoyed this inside look, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you never miss a Broncos update. Thanks for watching, and let's go Broncos.